Tactical Tuesday, here again on the channel of MCP Network. My name is Mario. We're having the 5th episode already. Time flies. I had a little break already after episode number 4 because there was a lot of work in real life, and we had a nice trip to Malmö. And if you're interested in how that went, you can see my vlog, which is out there, and it's a nice view, I would say. Today I have another guest, and my guest today is Sören the German. Sören, how are you doing?
Hi Mario, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Yeah, also. It's quite hot here in Vienna.
Here too. I think it's 32 degrees today.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know you, can you introduce yourself in a sentence or two?
Yeah, sure. I'm Sören. I'm from Germany. I write blogs on Across the Bifrost. I also have a YouTube channel called SGP TV. That's in German. And I'm also one of the hosts of the Reserve Member podcast, where Mario is sometimes also a host.
Yeah, I was on there once, and it's a nice chill podcast where we discuss the latest news, some models, team tactics cards, and mostly a deeper dive into one topic. So we can see here a team tactics card on my screen, at least, and it shows a bunch of Guardians. You brought a situation from a game that you played last Monday, I think, so quite fresh.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct.
So I will zoom out, and I will turn on the stream view. It's a little laggy. Now it's here. Ooh, there are I did not see the situation, how it was. I just see tons of dead people. I can see dead people, literally.
Yeah.
I will come on your side, so we have the same view of the board. And yeah, not much is standing anymore. Can you tell me a little bit what happened so far?
Yeah, the game was quite the bloodbath. So Gamora is basically untouched. Gamora is part of the Avengers squad, not of my Guardians. I lost my leadership, I think, in early round 3. Hulk basically cleaned aside. He dazed and KO'd Cyclops in 2 activations. And then he cleaned off Black Widow too. And here's the power core.
So I'm just looking at while you prepare everything, I'm going through the team tactics card, so I can see mission objective on your opponent's side still online, as well as patch up. However, there is not much to be patched up at the moment, at least. You still have Eyes online. You have Brace for Impact, Marked for Death, Crew of the Milano. Quite some interesting team tactics cards, I would say. And it's currently 14-13 for you, so you're winning.
Yep.
And if we analyze it, your opponent has 3 models and can hold currently two alien cores. So he could score 5, while your maximum that you can score is only 4. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
But
Gamora is already activated, so...
Gamora is already activated. That is good information. And now it's your turn, and we need to somehow secure the win for you.
Yeah.
Okay, can Steve double walk and have both things?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, that should be easily possible. We have both throws online. It's actually quite difficult. You told me it would be easy, but I don't see the obvious out yet. It's when you play yourself. I don't know if you won or not. We will resolve this later. Then it's always quite easy. But when you don't have the answer, then you need to think a little. So my first urge is to activate Hulk last, but that can mean that Steve Rogers will at least take the extract away.
Mhm.
We have the possibility for Beta Ray Bill to double summon the storm into Sam Wilson. And Sam Wilson can raise his shield. So that would be 5 or 6 dice. What is it?
6.
6 dice, reroll all.
With 2 rerolls.
Which seems a little risky also. So what can we expect from that? We can expect around 4 to 5 hits from Beta Ray Bill, and Sam Wilson will block 2. So on average, we should put him down because we should at least do 2 damage. But as we all know, nothing is secure. We have here on this side an size 3 obelisk, which is 4 damage right into him. So we could throw 4 damage at him and then attack him once with a normal attack. But this will push us off the ambush token, I think, because
I think it will not.
We will not have a
fit.
easy way to stand on both, and if not, I would not risk my game for these millimeters. What can we expect the next thing to be? So the opponent can only have 2 extracts. If we throw Gomorrah off the point, then they can only have 4 extracts. So somehow my urge is to daze Sam here. This, I think, would be the most obvious one, because Steve Rogers doesn't have time to do both things: pick up the core and beat the crap out of Bill, right?
Yeah. He would have to walk the other direction.
Yeah, he has a charge online, but he will not KO Hulk. That's impossible.
Yep.
Even combined, both of them, I don't think you can take out Hulk. So it's not an option. It's how we secure the most points, and we need at least the same amount of points than our. Just walk with Beta Ray Bill. Play eyes on the prize. He can still charge, so we will come here. With eyes on the prize, I think it's possible to stand on the point.
Yeah, because it is exactly 2 away from the ambush token. So if we reach the token, we can reach the power core with eyes.
Which leadership was he playing? First Avenger or Sam?
First Avenger.
Okay, so no extra movements that we have to be careful about. But that also means that Beta Ray Bill is most probably dead because he will, or dazed because he will move over here, grab the token most probably, and will then get charged first by Steve, and then Sam will just walk up onto a point and win. Yeah, so not many options, but I think it's the play would be to try and daze Sam Wilson. Marked for Death is cannot be played because we need 2 people within 5. We could play it on Steve maybe if we. I think that could be an option if we play Marked for Death. It's within 4, right? We are in 4. Within 4.
It's within 5, so.
Within 5, so we have even more leeway. And this will prevent the pickup with Steve. This will not be possible. So this is the first thing I would do. Maybe I just double throw, reroll any attack into Sam Wilson here. He most probably will be able to raise his shield twice, and the problem is if he lives, I think he will get easily to the. Not so easy actually.
That's quite far.
It is. No, he will not be able to do it. Okay, so if we mark for death him, nobody can pick up this extract, which is quite good, I would say. Still, I think Battery Bill needs to do something because he will just die. So I would throw mark for death on him. I think that's my play. I will throw. No. I will throw one hammer, I think, into him and then attack him normally.
Yeah, because you would have to spend the power for Mark for Death, so you only have 3.
Yeah. So there's one reroll attack, and then there is another normal attack. Maybe you even do the normal attack first, because he will raise his shield anyway against the bigger attack. So maybe you can get a cheeky thing in the mix. Let's say he dazes. Nobody can pick up. They can stand on 1, 2, 3 points. And Hulk would then need to just throw Gamora off to go into another round. So if you manage to daze Sam Wilson, I think you win. Or KO Sam Wilson, I think you win. If not, then it goes into another round, and I think then you still have the upper hand, because then Bill, you will also have priority, and Bill will just have all the power in the world, right? So I was rambling enough, I think. How did it turn out in the end? So what happened? Or what did you plan and what happened?
What I actually did was maybe not the best, but it worked out in the end. I actually walked Bill through Gamora off the point. And then just walked him. So the range was mostly as far out of range as possible of the 2 Captain Americas. Then my opponent threw some shields with Sam, only getting 1 damage through on Bill. Then I used Hulk to, I think he moved once through Steve and moved back.
We can actually move it. Yeah? So you moved him here first, and you threw her far away.
Exactly. So she wasn't scoring anymore.
Yes. And then you put yourself here, I think, on this side.
Absolutely.
And he then charged with Sam.
Yeah, exactly. But he only stayed within one of the ambush token.
Okay, that's possible.
Yeah, I think so. So you measured out. Bill came out to being just inside of 4.
Okay.
But then he got the 1 damage through and used his push, and I was able to
aggressive back.
To aggressive in a way that he was outside of range then.
Okay. So
and then
but I think there should be a way to position yourself so he cannot attack you and be on the token. Yeah, I did not see this line. Yeah, it's an interesting one.
And then Hulk moved over and through. He probably should have also used the spender here, but I wasn't sure if. And then I moved over like this.
Yeah. And then you had the
but I would have had the power to also spend them because I didn't need the power for for the gamma leap, so that was a mistake. And then my opponent used charge on Steve.
Yeah.
And because the game always knows when you roll defense dice for Bill, Bill just lived.
Okay. Yes. But he moved and then charged onto the point, or?
No, he charged and then he made the mistake of then walking at the second action, and then realized, oh, Bill is healthy and I'm not, so this didn't make a difference.
Yeah. Steve 3 is still quite new. I never remember if he has a throw on his kit or not. Where is he?
I'm not sure. I don't think he has, no.
He has
displacement on his spender.
Yeah, against the aggressive, but he should have. He could have dazed him, I think, if he charges. And
the problem was he had to spend 2. He didn't have the power for the spender anymore, and he didn't get any damage through from the builder. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this line here is also interesting. The problem with this line, what I think, is that if battery build dies, then you tie. But this is also what we expected before, because the way how it is, somehow you can somehow guarantee that you will play another round, because nobody could reach the other Kree power core.
Yeah, I was really lucky that Sam only got 1 shot in, basically. If he would have dazed Bill, then Steve could have just get the core, and then I think it would have been enough, right? Even when Hulk would have thrown Gamora off the point, it's still 1, 2, 3, and Hulk would only have scored 2, so...
Yeah,
it's tie. Yeah, it's the tie. That's bad, yeah.
But I think still, if you go into another round, the problem is with this play, I think if it goes to another round, that Sam is still quite healthy. He will be on 2 power next round as well, because he got the 1 attack. He will get again 1 power. So it's again like a gamble if you can take him down.
Yeah, thank you for the input. I wasn't sure if I should just rely on dice to go into Sam. For Dice's play is more the safer route, but it probably wasn't it. I was probably just lucky that Bill just lived.
Thank you very much for this situation. I think it was very interesting. Another take on Guardians with the Hulk and Gamora being... You had the wrong green person. You know that, right? Great. So you won in the end, right? We can say that.
It was 17-15 in the end, yeah.
Great. This was the German League?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so for everybody who doesn't know, there is a German TTS League, and basically the Wakanda player is always winning it, but we need more players to help beat him, so Wakanda cannot win every time. So be invited, join us. We're all a bunch of funny guys, and we always have a good time. Sören, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for the situation.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime. And go listen to his podcast in German, even if you don't understand it. It sounds quite good. Have a good evening. Bye, everybody.